Hi, I'm Colton Hall, and this is my tutorial project for Interaction for Game Design. Firstly, these are my 3 tutorials I used. We have the crafting system and the shopkeeper tutorials by Ryan Laley, and the Let's Make a Farming Game tutorial by the Golden NPC. The first tutorial I worked on is the shopkeeper tutorial, my favorite part being the camera move from gameplay to the shop camera that opens up the shop. The shop uses the shopkeeper inventory sourced from a data table to display available items for purchase. Purchasing reduces player money count and adds them to the bot inventory triggered by the Z key. For the second tutorial, I did Ryan Laley's crafting system tutorial using dynamic UI elements to categorize items and list held items as well as craftable items that appear grayed out until crafted. The inventory is scrollable and crafting is limited by recipes embedded in the craftable items blueprints. Aside from crafting, items of the inventory class can be picked up from the environment to be added to the inventory as well. After following the whole tutorial and going back to customize the labels for categories and breaking the entire system, I tweaked some blueprints until I got the system working for me again. For the final tutorial, I followed the Golden NPC's Let's Make a Farming Game tutorial. The player can walk over seeds to collect them and then use the Q key to plant them in farmland tiles. The plants then grow through customizable growing phases until fully grown and harvestable. The player can use the mouse scroller to select the seed type they wish to plant in the top right-hand corner, which also displays the seed count. Using the E key, the player can harvest the plant, which drops the crop in 2 seeds to allow further farming. When the Z key is pressed, the crop is added to the crafting inventory, and the seed count in the top right goes up. One thing I wanted to change was the floating phase counts for the crops while growing. I initially wanted to use billboards so the numbers would always face the player instead of the static ones in the tutorial, but I scrapped the whole number display for the more immersive feel I wanted in the game. The creator of this tutorial also created seed spawners to introduce seeds into the game, but I spawned them on harvest to further enhance the immersive gameplay that I wanted. I also scrapped a crop counter similar to the seed count in the top right and decided to integrate the farming system into the crafting system so the crops are child actors of the crafting parent class. Altogether, I love the way these tutorials came together and I accomplished my goal of becoming more familiar with blueprints for gameplay functionality.